Right, I am with Darren. First team ended the decade as they started it, with a win, which is always nice to see. 3-2 away at a good Balham side. Caused us a fair few problems throughout the game. What were your thoughts on it today, mate?
Do you know what? I think we discussed it before we came down here. It's always a tricky place to come. Balham are always a disciplined outfit, all hard-working, honest, and it was a bit of a banana skin today, especially falling in this kind of limbo between Christmas and New Year. We knew we had, 2 or 3 missing. I think I said it before. Much to the sort of contrary of popular opinion, we're not carrying a massive squad. So today we felt it was going to be tough. We wanted to make sure we was in a tie at 60 minutes. I think at half time we were quite satisfied that, especially obviously having a narrow advantage. I thought we were good value for it up until the 3-0. And then the wheels come off.
Yeah, for the first, we started quite slowly. Tance has made a tremendous challenge at the back stick to stop us going one down in the opening 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Then we grew in and dominated the game. Pagey had a couple of good chances, which he brought good saves out of the keeper. Obviously, Adam Allen pops up with the first goal. Nice free kick, good head back across the face of goal, and a simple finish.
Yeah.
And as you say, second half, we were quite comfortable. We made it 2-0 with a really good finish by Phil.
Yeah, before that, I think it was before that when the ball gets whipped in from Malley from the left and Pagey, at close quarters sees his chance go over the bar. I thought that could have rattled him, but you're right. He stayed composed. He stayed available and alive for the pass from Adam, and typical Phil finish, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what you get with him, though, isn't it? You've got the experience to know that if he does miss a chance, he'll get another one. And 9 times out of 10, he will get on the score sheet for you.
Yeah,
his goal scoring record says it all.
Phenomenal,
Nice to see Sean Lyle get on the score sheet.
Absolutely, yes, yeah.
He was a bit of a handful as well today.
Good determination, I thought he showed. We've asked him to play a variety of positions today, from kind of central attacking midfielder. Then we switched him out wide. We moved him around, to infill for some of the gaps that we were missing today. Yeah. And he's put in an honest shift, to be fair to him.
Yeah, I thought we worked hard today. We thought we worked very hard. Deserved his goal.
Yeah.
And then we got to the hour, 3-0 up, and then the wheels come off a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think, how much of the impact do you think taking Darryl off might have been for that? I know he was struggling a little bit, but
without a doubt. We've put square pegs in round holes today. As I said, right from the get-go, before the start of the game, we knew Ben Senior was a question mark. He's been flued up for a couple of days, brought him down here. Late fitness test failed. Left us with a bit of a wide issue, a natural wide issue.
Yeah, sure.
So we've juggled the pack. We've changed it around. This group is a good group in regards to the fact that we know that a lot of them have got a plan B or C about them, which is why we're able to carry the smaller squad that we're currently carrying. But we were missing a few today, as I said. Whether it was, new addition Charlie, Charlie G wasn't here today, Ollie Twam, Kyle Henry. There's probably a couple more in there as well.
Yeah, Fazza.
Well, obviously Fazza, which is only your captain.
Yeah.
So it's a big wrench. It's a big wrench. So you go from 16 and a 4 that we said, 20, and there's probably 1 or 2 others that we missed, so apologies for that. But I think that, we gave ourselves a chance, and 3-0 should have been. We should have been bright enough and clever enough to see the game out, even with some struggling players out there and a little bit of lack of, match fitness and probably a Christmas hangover. And 1 or 2 probably was out last night when they shouldn't have been. No, they were out last night when they shouldn't have been.
Can you name them, or are you not going to name them?
I'm gonna embargo it at the moment.
Okay.
But I had a chat when we had the huddle at the end of the game, just to reiterate our standards.
Yeah. Sure.
Because that's not acceptable, and it's not acceptable for the players that are around. It's not acceptable for us as a management team who give an awful lot, and. We'll have a sit down and have a think about whether we do anything, go any further with it at the moment, or whether we've just done enough today to mark the cards.
Right, fair enough.
But we ran out of steam. And I thought the last half hour, Balham come on strong. And they, counter-attacking side, they're very good at it. They're quick to the punch. They get the ball forward quickly. They've got good opportunities in the wide areas. So, made a real fist of it. 20 minutes to go and 3-2. It was going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I think the big thing for me, in the past, it wouldn't have been interesting. It would have been game over. It would have been, you'd known there was only going to be one winner.
Yeah.
But today, I think it shows what sort of squad you got now, that they were able to dig in, they were able to get the result when we probably wouldn't have previously.
Yeah, no, it's a fair comment. And like I said, it's taken us a while to assemble these boys, and we're pretty satisfied with the squad we've got in the main. I think today, showed us vulnerability a little bit in terms of missing. I say one or two players, but it's a bit more than one or two, really. So we missed. Well, with 4 that we just named, and I think crucially, it's where those players play.
Yeah, sure.
That's the difference. So, but you know what? Before the game, we'd have took a scrappy 1-0 today.
Okay.
And 3 points, because this is an horrible day, and these fixtures. I haven't seen the results across the division, but I'll be surprised if there's not one or two what would be classed as shocks in there from any other week of the season, but not this one.
Okay. We'll move on next week to Nap Hill, which is going to be a huge game. They're flying.
Yeah.
Beat Camberley 3-0 today.
Yeah.
So
Bunyan's doing well. I think he's scoring freely for them at the moment.
Scored another couple today. So we know what they're about.
We know how tough we'll have them set up.
Yeah.
That'll be tough.
Should be a good one though.
Yeah.
Should be a good one. An ideal preparation really as well for going into the week after. So
absolutely.
All looking positive. All.
Yeah. Listen, again, I guess it's mad to think that we're seeing the end of another decade. We've been doing this a while now, haven't we?
Yeah. Far too long. Maybe.
No. No, we wouldn't be. There's something that keeps us coming back, and we're really. And I'm super grateful. So let me just say thank you to everybody that's been connected with the club over the last 10 years, in whatever capacity, player, support staff, administration, supporters, everybody, parents of the kids. We're stronger with you. We wouldn't be where we are now, which I think is, I think we're a credible club now.
Yeah, definitely.
And particularly to you, mate. You're the man behind the camera, but you're, as I said, everyone knows how deep our friendship runs. But actually, in terms of football, your support is invaluable, and you give us the platform and the presence that we crave and that we need to go forward. So thank you.
Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. Here's to another 10, 20 years, I guess.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Cheers,
mate.
All the best. Cheers, mate.
Yes.